In a world where hope often flickers, there are those who choose to be the light. This is a story of three individuals who dare to make a difference and continue to inspire thousands through their passion and purpose. Sarah's mother didn't wait for change, he became it. The JURA'S Foundation began as a whisper of dream when he turned into a movement.
Hello, I'm Cyrus Maina, a member of the JURA'S Foundation Kenya. We are a charity foundation where we do mostly visits in children's home. We do visits 3 times in a year, where we choose a home, we go and visit. What to do at the visit, we go cook for the kids, cook together with them. We serve the food, we play games with them. After the games, we do mentorship where we talk, we separate in groups, talk about life and guide the kids. And in the visits, those 3 visits that we do per year, one is usually a redo visit in a home that we have been before. The 2 we go in a new home. Where we get our funding, we are as a small family. We're not that big yet, we're still growing, where we collect the funds amongst ourselves. We make a budget, we work with it, and we get money for the food, helping the kids, helping the home where we can. And we also have other activities like team build up activities where we also grow together as a family. We do team build up activities after every visit where we meet, we have fun, we get to know how each and everyone is going. It's a good it's a good platform. It's a good platform for feedback. It's a good chance to give back to the community where it's a good thing to see the kids grow. Like you're in this home last year, you come, you find this kid, they remember you. They have gone to school, they have moved to another step, they have achieved their goal that you had discussed earlier with them. It's a good thing. And it's something fulfilling. We do it as a volunteer where, as I said earlier, we fund it ourselves. And we have a vision to do it more and more. Maybe make it bigger. We make it bigger. We get to do more, not only cook, maybe support where we can.
From a single idea to a powerful foundation, uplifting youth and families, Cyrus embodied resilience, faith, and joy.
So when we started it, we were majorly focusing. We were only doing it like going and playing with the kids, and we weren't doing cooking first. Going playing with the kids, having a good time, and it was a good thing seeing the kids happy and enjoying together with them. Then as time went by, we saw we can cook together with them. We added cooking, and we decided to cook things like chapati. And the way you see the kids are happy when you're cooking together with them, when you're cooking chapati for them or those special meals, they're happy and it was really fulfilling. Then later we decided to do mentorship, where it's the best part of it, where you get to talk to the kid, you get to learn to know them more, their dreams, their goals. It's really good to see the part where we say we usually come back. You see the kids say that I want to get maybe a C+ in my next exam, and you helped with some few academic advice here and there, and the kid comes the next time, he or she says that I was able to get it, or maybe I didn't get it but I improved. It's really fulfilling. And in the society mostly appreciates what we do. Some even do kicking. They help, especially financially, where someone here, I will donate this. You're going next time, I will donate this to kick in. Others also kick in, they come and help. You're doing this, you're doing mentorship, I will come. I will also like to interact with the kids. Some just come to play with them. It's a good thing, seeing kids happy. Are you going to play? I will tag along. Yeah, and they're really happy with what we do. It's a good thing where you come and get to enjoy them.
In the heart of the city, Moses Otieno saw a gap and built a bridge. Emo Foundation grew from his deep desire to see empowered communities and strong mentorship programs.
I'm Moses Otieno, the founder and the CEO of Mo Foundation. I started this foundation last year, which is 2023. What drove me to make this foundation be like Kenyiko Sai is the zeal and motivation you learn from people and the students in the street. I was walking along the street, wanafunzi wameketi nje, watoto wanafanya nini, this and this. So that thing drive me, nikaona I can do something to make these people live a better life. So I decided, me myself and some of the members, we are founders of them, tukamua, let us make something that will motivate these people, kufanya wa improve, wa grow, even in their life, studies and everything. So as Mo Foundation, we are focused on many things. First thing, we deal in mentorship, which is done from lower primary school, secondary, high school, and even university student, and even youth leadership. Also, we do that in mentorship. Concerning that also, we do leadership training. We train leaders from both university, high school, and everyone who want to join the leadership journey. That's what Mo Foundation did that also. On another things that we do as Mo Foundation is giving back to society. We do give back as Mo Foundation. We go to children's home, we go to street, and we also go to the households where people are underprivileged to give back to them. Because even us, we started this journey this low. We provide with them with things like sanitary towels, food, beddings, and many more.
His foundations continues to nurture potential, ignite talent, and open doors for the underrepresented.
So, this Mo Foundation, concerning its registration, we are on its registration by now. We are near completing it. This Mo Foundation, we have challenges as leaders. First of all, is funding. Accessing grants and everything else on this funding is difficult. So as a team of leaders who are the founders and the executive committee of this foundation, we always focus by giving what is in our pocket to help these people. And also, we get money from those who are volunteering, like make a group contribution where people help us and donate what they have, and we use them to develop what they have and even improve their life with the little that we get. Education. We also provide scholarship for a few. As per now, Mo Foundation does not provide full scholarship, but provide materials, learning materials, because we are gearing towards giving the full scholarship. But due to funds, this is why we are giving little scholarship, like buying them books, buying them uniform one by one, and doing some things that will make them be motivated during their lifetime. After giving them the scholarship, we also follow them up to their schools. We do for them mentorship, we track their results, and even motivate them by giving them gifts to make sure they develop. Concerning my leaders, many leaders here in Mo Foundation are youth, and they are struggling with many challenges. But as Mo Foundation, as the CEO and the founder, I always try to make them have a better place, to make sure they gain confidence in doing this. I know some of them, it cannot be a calling, but for me it was a calling to do this. And I'm always determined to make these people live a better life. And I'm always determined to make people living in the street, people living in the household that have nothing at all, to raise them into higher level.
Rehab Mbugua Withira is more than a volunteer. She's a force of compassion from the corridors of Freedom Children's Home to the halls of learning. Her journey has been marked by giving and growth.
So Rehab is a young girl, really motivated to give others what she loved in her growing. She's born in Limuru. It's in Kiambu County, a place called Kabiredo, a family of 10. Being a seventh born and the youngest daughter. Growing up, I actually had two different lives. There was a life that I had both parents present, and there was a life that I had one parent present, either dad or mom. One of them at a certain point was leaving, then coming back, So now I would get to have, maybe I have food, I have clothing, but I do not have a person to talk to. I do not have that person that I can tell how my day was, how I woke up, who and who bullied me in school. So I made a choice that when I grow up, that's a platform that I'll offer, not only to my kids or to my siblings, but even to other people's kids. That's when now I got a chance to be in the children's home. That's another story in itself of how I'm in this children's home. And that's one thing that I offer to the children. Whenever they come back, I think they can also tell you there is no other caregiver who basically asks that such simple questions. How was your day? Who bullied you in school? Why did the teacher beat you? What did you eat for lunch? It's a very, very good platform because kids will always look forward to coming back to meet me, especially my days.
Recognized as a Caregiver Volunteer of the Year, Rehab's span caregiving mentorship, media education and youth empowerment. Her leadership is shaped by humility, her service by heart.
Reason is, for example, that one that I've said, I laughed that how have you been, how was your day? I ensure that I provide it to other kids, I ensure that I give it to other kids, I ensure that I give it to other people so that they do not grow with the same thing. I feel like whatever, first, there are very many things that happened in my childhood, a lot of traumas I experienced, and it actually makes me feel like at least I'm preventing these kids from ever fighting whatever I'm fighting right now, or fighting whatever I'm fighting as a grown-up, or fighting whatever I'm fighting as a lady in this generation. One of those things, by the way, is I don't know if it's some parents out there and I'm not against them, There was no point in find yourself being complimented at all. There was no point in find a person caring whether you think or not. Whether if food ilikuisha shida, you get me? So when I'm here, when I'm taking care of other people's kids, I'll ensure that I tell them, you know what, you're beautiful. You know what, you got the body of a model, you got the body of a this and this, I'll ensure that I take care to know whether that child has eaten, whether they have gotten the necessities they should be having. Just ensuring that I heal. I do something that will make them not to ever have the pain that I have right now, as a grown-up lady. And I feel like it's working because at this point I've really worked on myself. So one is, okay, so basically I'm working on myself with it, and I'm also preventing them from ever facing whatever I am facing right now, or whatever I've been facing. Just out there. One is inadequacy. Not having enough. Sometimes I do not have enough meal to feed all of them. Sometimes not enough money. Maybe a child may come to you and they're like, my uniform is not giving, or I do not even have a uniform for going to school, and you do not have that money. It's a challenge. Sometimes a child may finish class 8, or right now it's grade 8. A child may finish grade 8 and we do not have the funds to take her to the next level. We do not have the funds to take her to high school, and we do not also have someone who has, is willing to give that. You just end up seeing the child there, and it's so much disappointing. I think to me that's the worst pain that I always experience. Having a child who maybe expected me to do something and I've been unable to provide, I've been unable to do it. It's the worst pain. Another challenge is sometimes when we visit a child home and maybe the parents or the guardians may think you're not true. They may think you're actually a con person or you won't do anything. Others, I may visit them and then they have very, very high expectations. Now they feel like their life will change. Yet, in as much as I'm doing things, I'm still young. I cannot give everything. I don't know whether you're getting. I cannot give everything. So
the disappointment also that family will face. I'll feel it myself. I'll be like, another challenge now on a personal level is parents. My parents really, really have taken a lot of time to understand why I'm giving this my time. Why am I even doing this in the first place? They're like, isn't there another person whom you can give that and allow them to do it? They can call me on a Sunday morning and they're like, Rehab, we need you home. Like, we need you to come home. Then I'll be like, Mom, I'm supposed to go cook for my kids. I'm supposed to go and do this and this. Divide your time. Sometimes it's hard because on Sundays I finish everything at 5. So sometimes it will be hard for me to, balance that and go home. Of which now your parents will get mad at you. They have really taken a lot of time to understand it. School, I'm also needed in school. And apart from me volunteering straight, I'm also a caregiver for children. So, and it will require me. Now you will find sometimes I've come, especially on Wednesday, now Thursday mornings. I was here the whole night. Now I have to go back home, go prepare, and go to school. I have to arrive to school by 8, or even you find that I have a group shoot and we had arranged I'm supposed to arrive here by 6. Then you find I have a child here, the youngest child is 5 years old, and I have to take her to school. That will be somewhere 7:30. Of course, no, that one will bring more troubles because I can't just go to class late and explain to the teacher that I'm late. I can't why I'm late even. I can't explain to my group mates why I'm late. Yeah.
I have a lot of dreams. I have a lot of visions. And I'm sure they'll come to me. I wish, or I'm working on making it a bigger head. First have a rescue center. I really want to have a rescue center. A center where girls, or even boys, males, whenever they are mistreated at their homes, they can always run to. There's these ones who are in the street and they feel like only if they could have a home, they will run to, they will be okay. Only if they would have somebody to take care of them, they would be okay. Maybe they come from toxic families. There are others who have yes families, but they are being treated like they're not even in the families. You understand that? So that's a rescue center. I like to have it. I also like to have a children's home. Those are two different things according to me. A rescue center is where you can still work, you can still run your own life, but you have somewhere you're coming home at the end of the day. A children's home is somewhere that will be taking care of kids, children. Yeah, I like also to enlarge it to a point that I'll be able to educate more and more kids. Personally, I've been educated by Equity, have been sponsored. I like also to be in that position to do either equal to what I've been done to or more. You understand that? I like to educate, I like to be a big or a mentor to a big number. Yeah.
I'll give you everything I have, I'll teach you everything I know, I promise.
Cyrus, Moses, Rehab. 3 names, 1 shared mission: to heal, to uplift, and to empower. This is the legacy, this is the light. It only takes one person to make a difference. Imagine what we can do together.